searching for something. I know I'll find my way back home. But tell me that you love me, tell me that you need me, 'cause I feel all alone. I've been right here before, nothing new, just an internal war. But if you've got love to spare, coming out a little worse for wear. My feelings, my feelings, my feelings, my feelings. I've been thinking just a little too much. Not too sure if this is losing touch. If you think that I am worthy, how great would this world be if I could throw away this grudge? I've been right here before, nothing new, just an internal war. But if you've got love to spare, coming out a little worse for wear. My feelings, my feelings, my feelings, my feelings.
I wonder where it was. Alright. If the music's too loud, let me know. I don't even know. So for some reason the Corpunk launcher is broken. I'm not able to do anything. I've uninstalled, removed everything from my computer that has anything to do with Artificial Core and Corpunk, and I can't do anything. So I don't know what the volume is going to be like. I can't, for whatever reason, I can no longer monitor and output my desktop audio. I don't know why. Can't hear it. So I'm kind of relying on you guys. Don't know why. It's so weird, but oh wow, that's going way up. I don't want that. It's even worse. Oh man. All right. So I don't know what's going on. I tried to. That doesn't work either. So actually, let me try something. Nothing seems to be working the way it used to. So anyways, if the music's too loud, let me know. I'll turn it down. I can't hear it, so it is what it is. Actually, what was that? I don't know what that was. Okay. So we'll have to do some stuff, but all right. So I figured I might as well do this instead. Might as well do this. I'm kind of disappointed. I don't know. I think it's time they fix their launcher. Like, give us a real launcher that we don't have to go through and uninstall and reinstall, and it's a horrible. That much is horrible. And I lost a half an hour, so I'm not happy. And there's a troll. There's a troll on the website or on the Discord So every time, actually, do I even have the Discord up anymore? Do not. Okay, good. So every time I report something on the Discord, he calls me out on it. It's kind of a dick, really. It's kind of sad. But yeah, so every time I make a post on the Discord, he's right there. Oh, I thought you knew what you were doing, or I thought you this or that, and it's just, you don't have to be that way. Nobody ever has to be that way. Okay, I'm not going. I'm just gonna sit right here. I am not. Not going. Hopefully it's not as choppy as it appears to be on my stream. I don't know why. If it is, it's because of the music. Should probably actually turn the music way down. Anyways. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. We don't need music. This is a pretty scary thing. So the other thing too is OBS updated. Like it's a yeah, OBS updated. It's a whole new look. It's a little confusing, to be honest. Because I wasn't sure it was going to work right. Oh, shit. I knew that was going to happen. And he was shooting heat. Oh, well. First battle didn't go great. Oh, look at that, right in a mantlet, too. Should not. That's funny. Should not. I don't know. We don't need to watch this. Back to the garage. I didn't see him too late. It was too late before I saw him. I wasn't paying attention. How do you say I was confused? So. Hope everybody had a good Tuesday. That was interesting. Kind of interesting. Then we get more snow today. A little bit more snow. More like just a dusting. Hold on. I think you want that loud. So that's the other thing is I don't know. We'll go there. I don't know. What is up with these teams? I don't know. Seems weird. I'm not. I'm gonna play more conservative today. Or now. Star is a pretty good one too. Oh, I messed that up. 57. Oh. An alpha tank. I didn't realize they had. Where the hell are our 9s? Yeah, okay. So all of our 9s are in the field. This is gonna be brutal. It's gonna be damn brutal. I'll be honest, when the installer didn't work, I was almost tempted to just shut everything off and go to bed. Just one of them days. Oh man. Been so long since I played too. I gotta figure out my tech tree and where I'm at. Is this thing back yet? I think it's back, right? It is not. Jeez, that battle's still going. Looked like it was gonna be done. I don't think what else. What have I not played? I haven't played anything in a while, but let's go with this one. I like this one. So, we'll go. Let me know if the game sounds are loud enough. Oh, my browser won. Yeah, let me know if the game sounds loud enough. I had the music playing, but for some reason I can't hear the playback. So I gotta mess with that and figure out why it's not working. Yeah, so the Corepunk installer. So the directions say to go in and uninstall, delete the artificial core out of the app data, and then delete the file out of your documents, and then reinstall the thing, and point it to your documents because that's where it lives, and then copy the installer or a shortcut. I tried that 3 times, and when I clicked the button, you have to log in. So when I clicked the button to log in, it told me that I couldn't. It never went to the login page. So then the other way is to go in and log out of a website and then log back in. Okay, so this is a different game mode. I forgot to have them all on. So, so I tried to do that as well. I logged out, logged back in, and it didn't do anything. So, that's okay. And I only picked this game because I already had a profile set up for it in YouTube. So I figured this way here, I'll just do this. Play this one. Hit him. I didn't want that hit though. Oh, come on. Out. Ooh. It's too late on that. I want that guy. We need a piece of that guy. There he is. Shade. He turned at just the right time. Let's take a pixel. Nope. Oh, how the hell did he bounce that? He didn't bounce that one. They're on the other side of the rock. Right, yeah, they're on the other side of the hill. He's not, though. Well, I guess he is. They're pretty covered, though. Really want to sneak around. Spotted. Oh. Oh, how'd I bounce that? I think it hit the dirt. No. No, Scott, I'm not. I'm sticking. I did okay with PoE 2. Or PoE 1, I mean. Oh. Not good. Alright. No, I did play PoE 1 up to level 20, I think. But it's just a lot. It's a lot. And I never put any money. Oh, that's where he was. I never put any money into PoE 1, so I wouldn't be able to play 2 unless I paid for it. So, and I don't play on the weekends. So, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday are the only times I have to play games. So, but no. I mean, it looks awesome. It looks incredible. I liked PoE 1. I enjoyed it. It's a lot. You know what I mean? It's a lot to digest and work through. But I started to understand the mechanics. So. But I don't like games that I gotta use I don't like games where people expect you to use a guide. Right? Like I wanna just try stuff on my own, so. But I think PoE. No, it's not. And I'd never played I'd never played Diablo until Diablo 4 came out. And I thought Diablo 4 was great until I finished the story. Once I finished the story and got into just the normal grind stuff and the seasonal stuff, I lost interest pretty quick. So but I played Grim Dawn, which I enjoyed Grim Dawn quite a bit. But then a friend of mine, coworker, told me to get back into that I should play PoE, and I said, well, I tried it. I think I got to like level 5 or something, 4, 5 or 6, and I was like, nah, I'm not a fan. And then I never touched it. I didn't touch it for a couple years. And then a friend of mine told me to just just go until you get the level. He said play till you get to level like 10. Make yourself play to level 10. Yes, the Diablo 4, to me, the Diablo 4 story, campaign story, all that stuff is freaking awesome, right? So I played through it twice because it was I don't know, just the cinematics and everything. It's Blizzard. Nobody does cinematics as good as Blizzard. And I just thought I thought the game itself was incredible. And then when I got done, I did the first season. I started a seasonal character and started doing the season. And then I realized like the battle pass, you couldn't achieve the battle pass unless you did kind of what they wanted you to do type of thing. And, but I played the story twice and I thought it was great. Like there's a section where you're in a desert and I'm trying to think now, you have to guide this guy through the desert, and your character takes damage from from the wind and the sand and everything. I'm like, that's cool. But it was short-lived, sadly. Once I finished the campaign twice, I was like, all right, I'll try this. And then I did a couple of the seasonal things. And I was like, yeah, I don't know. It is, yeah. And I have a coworker that's a huge PoE fan. And he's like, you can beat the main story, he goes, in like 15 to 20 hours. And I was like, I don't know. I'm not. And he's to get the end game, and he's got multiple characters, and he'll delete a character and play another one, and I think he's got $450 tied up in PoE 1, and he's got to spend like, what is it, 30 more bucks or something like that in order to get over whatever the requirement is to get the early start or whatever. And he loves the fact that when the game comes out, everybody's getting deleted. So everybody's starting from scratch. He thinks that's really cool, so that's cool. Once it comes out for sure and I don't have the early access, I will try it. I'll definitely try it. Cause I like that top down type stuff. Before Lost Ark was available in the States, I played it on the Russian server. I got exit lag, and I want to say I think I have 3 or 4, 5 maybe? I think I have 5 endgame characters on the Russian server. Yeah, no, I don't blame you. If I'm a Path of Exile player, I'm not playing anything except for PoE 2. No lie there. Oh, I didn't think he was gonna get me. Exactly. Yep, I agree. Lost Ark was fun until you got the island and you had you had to manipulate or send out things and kind of keep track of all that stuff, then I was like, no, I'm out. I don't want to do gardening, you know? I don't want to do that kind of stuff. I just want to play the game. I want to do quests. I want to kill mobs. I don't want to maintain stuff. That's the what's the other one? Oh, what's the other one? Not Blast Online. Trying to think. Black Desert. Black Desert Online was the same way, right? It's great until you hire somebody to garden, and then you got to make sure he's got food. You got to make sure. I'm like, no, I'm done with that. I don't want to do that. It's not fun for me. I have a job. I don't need another one. That's also how I felt about Diablo 4's Battle Pass. Yep. Pantheon. Yep. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else I have. I have a few games on my wish list that I'm kind of waiting to see. Core Punk was not. So I played Core Punk during alpha. I played the first alpha and I didn't like it. And I was really bummed because I've been looking so forward to it. But it was just you literally spent all your time at a campfire. Unlike now. Like last night I got the Pathfinder. I got the Pathfinder path, the what do you call it? Passive. And I didn't have to use campfire at all. But when I got home, I didn't come down and get things ready. So when I went to launch Core Punk, it told me I needed to download a new launcher. As soon as and then after that, everything was downhill. And I'm like, I don't have time for this. It was almost 10 o'clock. I'm like, I'm gonna play this. I don't really have any games. I don't really have any games on the horizon that I'm like waiting for. I'm trying to think what game looked cool. There was a game that. Oh, well, Light No Fire. Light No Fire looks like it might be kind of cool. That's the other thing. It makes me laugh about like the people that are throwing so much hate into Core Punk. It's like No Man's Sky is a lot the same. No Man's Sky doesn't have a story really, and you basically you're just crafting and yeah. Light No Fire is made by the same people that make No Man's Sky. All right, so we have 10s. Don't know. Yeah, Light No Fire is it's basically I think it's like a third person MMO kind of thing where they're going to make the whole world is going to be the size of Earth. That's their plan. Do I have a favorite? Well, I mean, so Guild Wars is probably my all-time favorite game. To the point where I've rebought it. So yeah, Guild Wars and the first Division game are my two all-time favorite games. Yeah. The first Division game is my favorite. Two was great. 2 was great until the Black Tusk came. And then it sucked. Well, it didn't suck. I just wasn't a fan of it anymore. Come on, poke out. But Guild Wars was probably my all-time favorite. I started playing it again. Oh, you turd. I can't do nothing with you. But I love JRPGs. So I like Guild Wars 1 better than Guild Wars 2. But I have played Guild Wars 2. I have a couple different characters. So Patchaby, one of my subs, talked me into playing Guild Wars 2 again. Because I tried it once again. So I don't like a ton of distractions in a game. Right? Like, I knew that's gonna happen. So I like Guild Wars 1 because you got a quest and you went to do the quest and nothing distracted you from that quest. Right? Where Guild Wars 2, you got a quest and then on the way to the quest, there's like 1,000 things popping up for you to do. And they take away from to me, it took away from the questing and all that stuff because you're so busy. Like you only have a couple hours to play. You want to bang on a couple quests, but then you get stuck with everything. You got to do this, and then well, there's an event here, and then by the time you get done, you haven't done any questing. So I kind of got a little aggravated with that. So, but I went back to play it, and now I think I have 3 characters now, and 2 of them are like level 40. I think, if I remember right. And it's not bad. I don't mind it. It's not the greatest, right? Like I tried Albion. I thought Albion was kind of cool. I played that for a long time. Then I got to a point where I cleared a dungeon. By the time I got done, all my armor was destroyed. I cleared it, but all my armor was destroyed, and I was looting or whatever. And then 3 guys came down and ganked me and killed me. And then I had to go back and rebuild up all my armor. And it's like they must have waited until the dungeon was cleared. And it happened like 2 or 3 times where I got sick of repairing my shit all the time. So I was like, all right, that's enough of that. But and the first Division game with the snow and all that, I actually have a playthrough on my channel. I repurchased the game to start from scratch, and I just recorded everything. Age of Conan, yeah. Well, so I have friends that have tried to talk me into that, and what's the other one? Icarus, I think it is. And I tried. What's the trying to think what the other game is. ESO. I played ESO. I thought New World was gonna be it. I like everything about New World except the combat. I thought the combat was kind of dull. I do like survival games, or like games with kind of survival elements. I'm trying to think what it was about Age of Conan that I stayed away from. I can't remember now. I had friends that wanted me to play Rust. I didn't realize that when you start Rust, you don't have any you have no choice on what your character is or looks like. And it was like, nope, that's not, that is not what I want. So I started playing Core Keepers. Core Keepers is pretty cool. I almost did that tonight, actually. That's a neat game. Patchaby talked me into that one. And I like shooter games. I like Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Stuff like that. I don't know. I'm a variety. You gave New World 3 different oh yeah. There's, to me, the sound of that game, right? The sounds in the game is amazing. Like when you're out in the, because I'm a guy that will go, I will go places that I don't think anyone else is gonna go. That's kind of why I like Corepunk, is because I will go to that far corner of the map that nothing is there, and just to see, right? And when I was doing that with New World, I'd get out there and just to sit there and all of a sudden hear somebody like chopping down a tree. That was just, I don't know. But the sounds, whoever did the sound design for that game is, they're pretty brilliant in my opinion. And I don't mind gathering and doing all that stuff. I found the combat was a little bit wonky. I tried World of Warcraft. I got to level 20 and I'm like, I'd rather play Guild Wars. And then a friend of mine talked me into playing oh my word, I can't think of it now. Yeah. What's the other one? Final Fantasy. Coworker talked me into playing Final Fantasy. And it was a little too out there for me. It was kind of neat, but it was a little too much. Trying to think what there was another one I played for a while that is no longer there, and I thought it was really good. I was gonna get him. Oh, he broke my gun. I've never really been a fan of turn-based, but I've spent a little time making myself play some turn-based stuff to have, just to try it. I don't know what that KV4 is. It was a multiplayer game one time, multiplayer turn-based, that I thought was really cool. Jesus. Took my turret out. This thing's made out of tinfoil. Can't do nothing with a TM though. TM's too strong. Alright. Do some gold. Throw some gold at him. Oh, that was bad. Oh, that was a bad shot. Yeah. Yeah. I think somebody else was talking to me about that game the other day. Huh. Said it was green. My favorite survival game is Subsistence. It's a cheap game, but it's pretty good. Alright, that's it for him. Oh, it's a Seabro guy, that's why. Shooting all heat. Actually, I'll look real quick at my Steam thing. I'm trying to think what the game was. There's one. As long as it doesn't try to update anything. Oh, Installcraft. Installcraft's a kind of fun game I've been playing a lot. Ryzen was a really good game, but I can't dedicate. Yeah, Ryzen's a tough one because I can't dedicate a ton of time to it because I don't play on weekends. So by the time I got done, my castle had crumbled again. Trying to think what the game Sworn, I think it's called, was pretty good. I have that on my wish list. Everstorm. That's that's gonna be early access. That looked kind of neat. I have Titan Quest 2 on my wish list. And Reka. Path of Exile 2 is on my wish list. But it's, like I said, $30 or whatever. I'll probably hold off on that. And then I don't remember what Anvil is. It's called Anvil Empires. Oh, okay, yeah. It's a multiplayer kind of thing. And then Dark Age of Death. Dark Age of Death is a single player a new co-op game that brings the medieval fantasy to life. With stunning graphics and open world maps, you can discover the world full of enemies. New adventure awaits you on this cursed land. And it has kind of a Diablo-like look, but I can't tell by the pictures if it's third person or what it is. It doesn't really show. So it doesn't really show me what it is. So but I like game that has, which this is gonna sound really strange, but I like games that have visual progression. I love great games that have loot, right? Like I like to find loot on the world. PoE is a little, to me, PoE is a little much as far as loot goes. You know what I mean? Like I don't want a game to just dump stuff at me. I want a game to drop something meaningful, right? Like I personally I enjoyed Godfall. Not many people did. I liked it. I thought it was pretty neat. I enjoyed it. I liked adventuring around and looking for, there was these little collectibles everywhere. I enjoyed running around looking for the little collectibles and just doing different thing. Yeah. That's what I said when I first started playing PoE. I said to one of my coworkers, I'm like, I really feel bad for whoever went through and named all the items that dropped and you know, figured out all the stats for them and everything. I said that must have really sucked to do all that. And they're like, no, it's basically AI generated. Nobody did any of it. And I'm like, well, that makes sense, but I don't need all that. Like, don't just keep dumping a lot of crap at me. So yes. Yeah. That was actually one of the things that I was asked. I think I was playing it on stream one night and somebody's like, what are you looking to build? And I'm like, I like minions. I like, you know, and I named a few things and they sent me a link or whatever to create a loot filter. So I did. I created a loot filter. And then half the, you know, then only the stuff I really wanted or needed dropped. So. And interesting enough, like Outriders, I thought Outriders, well, I shouldn't say that. I played the demo for Outriders twice as much as I played the actual game. When the demo came out, I hammered that demo. I played it all the time. And then when the gameplay came out, I played the story. I beat the story twice with two different characters and started playing through the end game stuff. And then just kind of lost interest after that. But the loot drops and stuff like that, that game nailed it with loot drops. There was no game better when loot hit the ground because it had all these different colors and it did like this little rainbow effect, and it was really, really cool. And whether or not you did anything with it, you know, or if it was worth anything, didn't really matter. He's not gonna last very long. But I don't know. I'm pretty much open to try anything. Let me know if my stream is choppy. Everything says it's great on this side, but that doesn't mean anything. Yeah. So when Outriders came out, a friend of mine and I played a whole weekend. That's all we did. Like 4 straight days of stupidity. And then they came out with their first patch. Yeah. Yeah, when they came out with their first patch, it broke the game for me. And I couldn't play it for like a month or so. And by the time I got back to it, he was already top tier and I couldn't do anything. So yeah, First Descendant was disappointing. I was excited about it. I was really into it. When it came out, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely getting this game and I'm gonna, you know. And then I got to the point where I didn't like how they put so much emphasis on money. Right? Like I'm not a prude. I get it, you know. Sex sells, whatever you want to say, right? But she was, I thought it was poor taste that they took her as a naive, you know, orphan, and then just, you know, threw a onesie on her and said to make all the money that they could. But I enjoyed the game and what I played of it. Thought it was alright. But then when they started doing that, I'm like, nope, I don't want this. I don't know. I just thought it was disappointing. The gunplay is fine. Right? It's a fun game. As far as the gunplay and that kind of stuff. I want to get the Skoda before he got out of sight. But I found that the First Descendant kind of is going to get Skoda when he come around the corner. Missed him. He's the last one alive. I didn't do shit to him. I use my fake jetpacks. Oh, I can't go through that hell. The house. Gimmicky. I don't know. Yeah, there really isn't anything. There's nothing really looking ahead that I'm kind of into. So there's a new tank game coming out, and I'm supposedly been invited to be a tester, but it's a you can't do anything. I can't say nothing about it or anything like that. So I'm not amounting to poop. I want to do all that. I am not amounting to anything. I have done terrible this game. This night, I should say. It's weird. How come I can't? Did they change it now so you can't just add your times fives? Yep, that's exactly what they did. I don't need that. I don't want that. I'm trying to think what else. What other game? So Nightingale. I was so excited for Nightingale. Yeah. So I was big into Nightingale, but I never bought it. I really wanted to, and then when it came out, I watched a couple streamers play it, and I just was like, yeah, it doesn't look like it's gonna go anywhere. So, and Valheim. So I was talked into buying Valheim, and I bought the game for a friend, and I said, here's what we're gonna do. We'll play the game together, but nobody plays it without the other. You and I will both play at the same time so that we can experience it all together. We can learn as we go. We can make mistakes, and we can just learn. No videos, no information outside of the game. We just play the game, enjoy it, and just learn. So we started playing one night. We fumbled around a little bit. We found some of those little gray guys. They killed us. And then the next night, we messed around building a little bit. And then the next night, they're like, hey, let's start over because we have a better understanding. We'll just start over from scratch with new characters. So we did. So we played. And then the following day, I happened to notice that he had been on Valheim for like 8 hours straight. So I logged in that night to play, and we played. I didn't realize that his character had different gear on and just looked different. I didn't even realize it. So I'm like, all right, whatever, right? So what I want to do? Can I do this without the thing? I can. But I need the motor. Well, let's just do this. So, so I didn't know, right? So we played. And then we built a new cabin. We got back in the next day to play, and all of a sudden, our fireplaces, we kept the wall open and put them outside. The next day I logged in, and we had this elaborate chimney. And I'm like, what is this? Oh, well, I didn't learn anything, but I did watch a video. But I didn't learn anything. And if you build a fire in your house, you'll suffocate and die. So I just made chimneys. And oh, by the way, I also found this, so I made you these tools, weapons. So he was basically playing it the whole time and leveling up my character and his character to the point where it just sucked the fun right out of the game. So I shut it down, and I haven't played it since. He still plays it. He actually bought a copy for another friend of ours that had no interest in playing it, just to try to get me to play again. And I'm like, no, not playing. And he still logs in to this day and plays it with somebody else. And it could be considered petty, but I also kind of felt like, you know, that's a game that there's so many really cool things to experience. And if one person is playing it more than the other person, you're gonna, you know, it's just not good. And I'm not a fan of Baldur's Gate 3. I don't. There's certain things that I don't know. I don't know, there's certain elements about it that I don't have any interest in. I know people that have played it and stuff, but I don't know. There's just certain things about it that I feel could be done differently. I have Gray Zone Warfare. I'm going to be playing that on the 9th and the 16th of December. I was hoping he'd spot him. Oh, really? Witcher 3? I thought everybody said Witcher 3 was the best of them all. Oops, sorry, buddy. Oh, friggin' T95. I'll do another one with that guy. I also like Biomutant. I thought Biomutant was a fun game. It was a whimsy little silly game, but it was fun. I enjoyed it. Trying to think what else. I thought Last Epoch was kind of fun. I enjoyed Last Epoch. I just think the art style for core punk really kind of grabs me. I think it's really cool what they've done. They do have some things that they could improve, but you know, what game doesn't? You know? Yes. Aw. Was the only guy I was gonna get to shoot. Or kill, probably. Look overboard. He can one-shot me. Sorry. Yeah. The only thing with Alright, you get him. I mean, the Witcher show was really good until they switched the Gareth character. But I feel like BG3 kind of they took, to me, they took what was a really great game and just did extra. Right? Like I don't need my character to bang other characters, right? I just want to play the game. I don't care if my character falls in love with another character. You know, it's like, I understand there's some storylines there and stuff, and the Division had it too. The first Division game had it too, but it was more normalized, or I should say, the Division 1 game, it was more of a like normal life. You know, it wasn't over exaggerated or whatever, I guess is the word I'm saying. But I don't know. But I haven't played it either. Like I said, it was a top down, well, not top down, but it was a turn-based game, I guess, from what I understand. But I never really get into it. I have coworkers that just rave about it, but I never played it. And I haven't actually watched anything to do with it either. So they did, and it's okay, right? It's okay to push the boundaries, but there's a excessiveness to it, I guess. Right? Like I I mean, even in Core Punk, right? There's one line in Core Punk, and I haven't come across it yet. I came across it in the alpha. That it's I don't know if it's poor taste, and I'm not a prude. I mean, I swear and I watch all the movies and stuff like that, but it just didn't. It felt out of place. Yeah, that's me. It felt out of place and it felt unnecessary. And to me, whenever something feels that way, it just kind of takes away some of the shine of it, you know, if that makes any sense. But, so, you know, it's like GTA, right? I've never played GTA. Never had any interest. A friend of mine bought it for me, right? He bought, was it GTA 4, I think? He wanted me to play with him and stuff, and you have to play, what do you have to play? You have to play like the first 4 or 5 hours solo. Yeah. But you had to play like the first 4 hours solo before you could get to play together, right? And I understand they're trying to depict real life and stuff, but in the first 3.5 hours of gameplay, every other word was the N word, and I'm like, it doesn't have to be this, right? It doesn't have to. It doesn't have to make you feel uncomfortable to play a game, and it's not a game that I would play on stream. You know, I just felt like it was overdone, you know. And I have friends that, you know, they use it all the time because it's their, you know, they call it their native language or whatever, you know. And I'm like, hey, you guys can, you know, obviously, you know, they're black, they can use it, but it's like, you know, to each other. But I don't know. I just felt like for a video game, it was a little too much for me. I mean, it's not a word I would ever use, or, you know, I mean, 9 times out of 10, I don't spend a whole lot of time listening to music that has it. Occasionally, you know, it'll come out in something, but it's not necessary. But yeah. There was one streamer I was watching, and that's all he was doing in the game. He was trying to get the achievement for his character to have sex with all the other characters in the game. And I'm like, that's, you know, that's sad. All right, man. I will be here tomorrow for sure. Maybe I'll be back at Core Punk, or I don't know. I'm willing to play other stuff too. I just don't know what. So, take care, Scott. I appreciate you popping in, hanging out, your sub and everything. Oh, you got me one last time, huh? They usually play from here. Okay. What's up, Patchby? How was your day today? I am at 100? What the hell's wrong with my freaking alert thing? My alert's not working. I don't know why. I checked it. I tested it today. It was working. That's awesome. I couldn't play Corepunk tonight. I'm a little... Thank you, bud. I'm a little pissed. So... Freaking T-44. So I couldn't... So it came out with a new launcher. Okay. Oh, I wanted your front wheel, dude. I wanted his front wheel. So they came out with a new launcher. Nah, it was bad. And so in order to pull the new launcher, you gotta... What the hell did he do? I was shooting gold. But in order to do the new launcher, you have to uninstall the old launcher. Alright. But when I do the new launcher, it won't let me log in. Like it says it's gonna go, you know, direct me to the website to log in, and it won't do it. It just sits there. It does nothing. I've uninstalled, I've deleted all the folders, I've done it all the way they say to do it. And nothing happens. I have no idea what that thing is. I've never seen one before. It just doesn't work. They need to fix it. They need to get an actual installer, right? Build an actual installer that will remove the files that you don't need. Can't do nothing with him. And just, to me, they could easily do that. I don't know why they haven't. Ah, I hit the freaking rock. I'm trying to think of what game used to do what they're doing. I can't remember. Same idea. Like it piecemealed you. It's almost like putting patches in this game. I ain't mad at shit tonight. I don't even know what that tank is. I want to get that. It's a Nomad. Let's do that. And I don't want to put in a ticket, right? So I have a guy right now that every time I put something in the Discord, he just sits there and roasts me for one reason or for something or another. Oh, that freaking TM, I didn't see him. Yeah, every time I put a ticket in, oh, look at this guy, he can't do this or he can't do that, and I don't remember what I posted something in their Discord for a bug fix because I couldn't get the game to install. No matter what I did, it wouldn't install. So I put in a thing, and then after a few minutes later, it worked. It started to just magically started working. So I've shut off my I shut off my VPN. Oh yeah. Yeah. So it started with I put a ticket in saying that the thing wouldn't install. Yes, he is. So I said the game won't install. It just sits there. It'll go for like 16% and then it just sits there. Or it'll go 20% and it'll just sit there. And no matter what I do, I can't get it to go past that. And then as I'm writing the ticket in Discord, it just magically starts to work. And I've let it sit for like a half an hour, nothing. And then all of a sudden it just starts working. So I get it. I already submitted my ticket. I can't delete it. So I just said it worked, close the ticket. So then later somebody posted something to the point about how the game's going to fail because the developers aren't listening, and just started just being, so I just posted, I love the game. And then I ran into, what's the other thing I did? Oh, when I couldn't reset my password, I posted that I couldn't reset my password. So I had to start a new account or whatever. And then the guy's like, wow, you couldn't reset your password. You couldn't. And me and this other guy were having a conversation in his ticket. And I was like trying to help him. And he's like, why don't you so this other guy posted, why don't you just shut up? Obviously you don't know how to install the game, and just starts just being a douche. So I'm like, so then I happened to be in game and I saw a guy with the same name it was in Discord. So I started kind of following him around a little bit, just to see. But every time I make a post in Discord, the guy, I don't know if he's got like a filter on or some shit. I don't know. But he's something else. Let's just say that. So I didn't put nothing in it. I messed around for about 20 minutes trying to get it to work. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing that. I'll just do something else. And then I wasn't sure what to do. And I scrolled through. I needed to get it. I think Core Keeper has an update, I think. And I'm like, well, I already updated this game, so I'll just play it. I'm not doing very good, though. I suck tonight. I think I've only done... Yeah, my rating is in the toilet. My average assistance is up, but everything else sucks. That's okay, though. I got a late run, so... But no, that's cool that I got to 100. I wonder why it didn't... That's so weird. Because, like, right now, I'll do this. Yeah. Oh, definitely. So, last night, right, this Pex Kex subbed. So if I hit the button...
That man is playing Galaga. Thought we wouldn't notice, but we did.
I want to see if it shows up. Okay, so I just hit it to refresh it. We'll see. It showed up here. I heard it. I saw it. There it is. Right? But if somebody subs right now, I don't hear it for some reason. I don't know why. It doesn't pop up. So it definitely works. Yeah, no, we should. We definitely should. And honestly, I'm at the point now where I don't mind spoilers, I guess. You know what I mean? You didn't hear it either? Did you see it though? Did you see it pop up? You must have saw it pop up though. Oh, and you heard it? Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. And I didn't change nothing. Like right now, right? When I started the stream, I had 99. Now you're saying I got 100. And I never got it. It never did it. I don't know. But, and like I said before, OBS updated. So OBS looks freaking completely different. It's crazy. It's got a softer, more vibrant look to it. And I use well, it was OBS 32.3. That's what I'm using right now. So and my music doesn't, like, normally I have Monster Cat music and I play it on a separate channel so that I can hear it as well. And that hasn't been working either. I gotta sit and spend some time. I don't think either. I was thinking about it. I don't think I'm gonna do the Rumble thing. I was originally gonna do Rumble, but I got thinking about it, and it's so much. I don't know. It's extra work for me, and I don't really have time to do it because it's not quite set up like. Right, like I got YouTube set up. I got YouTube figured out. Oh yeah. Oh definitely. Yeah. Quarter keeper, yeah. But I did, so Monday was Dr. Disrespect's first time on Rumble. And he had all of his shit set up. I mean, everything was working great and looking cool and all that. He had 53,000 subscribers, or 53,000 subscribers. He had 53,000 people watching him. And he had 30,000 something on YouTube. I thought he was going exclusively Rumble. I think Rumble, so one of the things with Rumble that kind of turned me off a little bit was I was watching Dr. D, and one of his commercials was more risque than I thought they were gonna do. I thought they would allow, but I don't know. They're also bragging about not, I don't think I'm too bad. The type's gonna bother us, so I gotta try to get rid of him. Oh, that dude's going in. Okay, he moved down. That's a tier 10. Back there. I don't know. I need to get back. I need to put more videos up over there. I haven't done it yet, but I need to. Oh, I should have whacked him. Get back. Shit. I haven't found a shit tonight. Wow, he's bouncing everything. Shouldn't bounce anything. What's that, rumble? I knew that was gonna happen. No, I don't know. So I went over there and I created a stream. And when I was watching myself, I was in private, but I didn't see a chat. I didn't see anything. So I'm like, I think I'm screwing something up. But I haven't really got around to it. But I have my channel. Well, the other thing too was I had a channel set up and then it said create your channel. So I created a channel. So I ended up with an Eraser channel and a Eraser gaming channel. And then I started messing around. They have their own little Botrix type setup that you use. And I was trying to set that up. And I'm like, well, I don't want two channels. I don't want an Eraser and Eraser gaming channel. So I deleted a channel, and now I can't even get the Botrix thing to load because evidently I set it up for the other channel, which is no longer relevant. So I don't know what the hell happened, and I just haven't had time. So maybe I have 2 weeks off during Christmas, so the 2 weeks between Christmas and New Year's. So I might mess around with it then. Because there's not a lot of gaming going on over there. Oh, you noticed that I deleted a channel? Yeah, there's not a lot of gaming over there. And the other thing too was what was I playing? They don't have a huge library of games. Like you can't. I was trying to. Oh, that's what it was. I was playing Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and I thought if I could get it to launch, and everything looked right, then I would just relaunch it again and go live. But I didn't have chat, and I'm like, and maybe I don't have chat because I'm logged in when I'm looking. I don't know. So I'm like, you know what? I'll wait. I'll spend some time during that break to kind of figure it out. But not that I want, it's like I'm excited to have 100 subscribers and I want to keep building that. But I was like, well, I need 500 subscribers and I need 3,000 watch hours. My average videos probably, I think they get like 2 minutes of watch time. And up until Corepunk, I used to get hardly any conversations except for you. If I play a shooter game, Lordy will stop in. Logi will stop in if I'm playing Once Human. So I'll get some chatting, but the Corepunk videos have been bringing in all the chats. For better or worse. I mean, I don't think anybody's wrong with how they, I got burnt out watching sponsored streamers play for 30 minutes and just torch the game. It's like you have no, to me, you have no business torching the game. You haven't played the game long enough to really understand it. Oh, dumbass. That's what I was doing wrong. I want to get to the Panther. Right? I've already been this line. Oh no, I haven't. I haven't been this line. To the leopard. That's what I was trying to do. But yeah, I'm like, I don't know. So I watch Scarlet. Oh, what's his name? Scarlet. I can't think of his name now. YouTuber. He'll play a game for 4 hours, and then he'll give a review based on that, knowing that on Steam, you as long as you play it under 2 hours, you can get your money back. He's got some pretty good videos. And I really want to get back to the Division and finish the story so that I can finish the story with that character, and then I can start playing other stuff with it. Right, like I can finish my storyline video series, and then I can start taking the game and just streaming the underground, or just in general, whatever I feel like playing with it, because it is a fun game. Come on, kill the leopard. To kill the leopard. Here we go. Kill the leopard. 64. Can't get a shot at him though. Gotta get out of here. Strafing run's coming in. Gotta get out of it. Look at that. Not freaking cool or what? Called dynamic events. They just added it to the game, like the last release or whatever. Oh, the dude. Alright. I gotta watch out, otherwise that stupid little left's gonna eat me up. Yeah, the left is gonna eat me up. Yeah, they just added that, I think, this year. It's pretty cool. No crocodile. Why would you drive out there? Surge. I don't know why the crocodile would drive out there. Ah, it's crazy. Never should have kept going. I mean, we were surrounded, but still. Oh well. This has not been a great night. Just gonna say. I usually do way better than this. But I'm rusty. But on the 6th, so on the 6th, all this turns into Christmas. There's ice skating, and it's really neat stuff, actually. Oh. Did you tow? No, we'll try it. This will be my last battle, probably. But we'll try it. Let's see if we can last a little while and do some damage. Yeah, so I got to sit down and make a video for my next charity streams. So they're gonna be the 9th and the 16th on Mondays. I couldn't do back to back like I did the same week because we have a lot of stuff going on in December. So I just took one day each. So each week I'll take that one day, and I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play Gray Zone Warfare. I'm gonna play the PvE server, not the PvP server, because I'm still kind of figuring it out. And if I get to a point where I feel like I'm spent, then I'll either do this or I'll do Ghost Recon Breakpoint or something. I'll do some kind of a shooter game. Military base type shooter game. I don't even know what the Juno does. It's been so long since I've played. I don't know if I think it's a heavy, right? Is it a heavy? It is. It's a heavy. Oh, let's go. I don't know how fast it is. Let's see. We'll go up the hill. It's a cool little tank, though. Doesn't turn very sharp. But yeah, those streams I think are probably going to be 10. I'll do 10 to 6 again, like I did before. And then I'll get back on at night and play until whenever. But I have to go to work Tuesday, then I'll play Tuesday night, and then the rest of the week, and then yeah, I couldn't. We have a lot. We have a company meeting on that following Wednesday after the 9th. And that's kind of a big, that's when we talk about profit sharing and stuff like that. And my boss is retiring, and one other coworker that I work with is retiring, and their boss, or my boss's boss, is going to be there, or leader, I should say. He's going to be there from Minnesota. So we kind of have to be around. Just say, hey, what's up? I'm spotted. I don't know what from, but so I couldn't do the back-to-back days, but and I like to do it. I usually like to do them a little bit before Christmas, because I think Christmas is probably the hardest time. The Stop Soldier Suicide is It's a pretty phenomenal setup they got. They do some great stuff. Counseling and all kinds of stuff. Nothing here. And a friend of mine told me about it. Told me about the cause and that I should get involved with it. Couldn't resist. How did he stun me so far away? That was dumb. that was a dumb move, but I think we're gonna win. I think we're gonna win. That was a dumb move. I shouldn't have done that, but I think we've won it. So. All right, Patchy. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. I'm pretty much done too, so. But I'll be back tomorrow night. Might spend a few minutes here before I go to bed and try to see if I can get the game back. See if I can get back into thing. It kept telling me I didn't have internet, and you have to have internet because it loads all the latest news and everything. So. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. So. Alright, man. You have a great night. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. And yeah, we can definitely get together and do some Core Keeper. Be cool to hang. Yeah, this is gonna be a cleanup game. Didn't do very well though. I didn't do very well. That's unfortunate. But. Yeah, it timed out perfect. All my things expired. All my boosters expired. So I don't think, yeah, I didn't realize I was that close. Well, I usually only play this game once a year. I play usually during the month of December into January. That's usually what I do. Yeah. Oh, definitely defeat some bosses. Sure. I'm willing to just play, I guess. This is kind of the thing. But no, this game is usually, I think, starting December 6th. Everything turns to a winter season, Christmas season, and it's one of the most fun times that this game is, with all the different festive stuff and everything. So I always come back, and you unlock things. So I've been playing this game Well, matter of fact, if I go here, I've been playing this game since January 15th, 2012. It's a fun game. It is a frustrating game. It can be very frustrating, but it takes some time to figure out. Because I don't have premium. Okay, I see. Because I don't have premium, I can't get the extra. That's okay. We'll have premium later, but it's free to play. There are purchases that you can make for the game. They're not overpowered tanks. The one thing that the game does have is it has a pay to advance feature, which is not the greatest. But it really doesn't make the player better. It just allows them to get through the tank. It allows them to get through these tech trees faster. And getting through a tech tree faster does not make you a better player. Because when you start getting up into the tier 9s and tier 10s, that's when you start going up against the better players. So tier 8 and up, really. Tier 7 is better players, but not as good as they are up through here. Not to say everybody's better, but there's definitely better players at the top tier. There are some players that spend a lot of time in the lower tiers just to stat pad, basically. But other than that, but it's a cool game. I enjoy it, and like I said, I come back every December through January to play, unlock some festive stuff. This year we're gonna have Jason Statham is the commander that you unlock during the festive season. A couple years ago it was Chuck Norris. Last year it was Vinnie Jones. 1 year it was Arnold Schwarzenegger, and can't think of her name from The Fifth Element right now. Mia Djokovic, I guess. So it's always cool when they bring a celebrity sort of in there. But so, anyways, I want to thank everybody for hanging out. I appreciate it a ton. Sorry it wasn't Core Punk. Hopefully I can figure out why it doesn't want to install, and then we can go from there. So I'll be back tomorrow night. Most likely it'll be Core Punk, providing I get it fixed. If I can't, then maybe I'll do some Gray Zone. I don't know. We'll figure something out. And if anybody's watching, if you have a game you think I should try, feel free to throw it out there. I'm not opposed to trying Conan, but I am opposed to having my character run naked around, or not only my character, but other people's characters running naked around the screen. So anyways, take care. Have a great Wednesday, and hope to see you back tomorrow.